Okay, so this is Monica said.
Hi, Monica. How are you? Nice to see you.
And Monica is the executive.
I just welcome you in the heart of my land here. All welcome in the heart of my land. Welcome you in the heart of my land. Thank you everyone for coming here. And thank you, President Mark, rest of the people for all welcome. Opening up this campus, LT campus, opening up this LT campus now. Thank you everybody, all welcome.
Thanks very much, Neil. And that was a very good speech about the importance of country health and the importance of this hospital. Can I just do some acknowledgements up front as well? Firstly, can I acknowledge the Nulama people, the traditional owners of the land on which we stand, their elders past and present, and thank you very much, Pansy, for that welcome to country. And you can refer to me as Prime Minister anytime you like. We've got a sort of a chief here, we've got a Prime Minister here. Karratha's going up in the world. Can I also acknowledge all the other distinguished guests here today? Too many to mention, acknowledge who are here today, and I'll talk about those in a moment, but I want to especially acknowledge Multiplex and Hassel and their contractors who are here today. But most importantly, I want to acknowledge the staff of the hospital who have come out this morning. If an emergency comes, I assume you'll all dash off, but that we're very appreciative of. They were invited but couldn't make it today. Former Ministers for Health, Kim Haines and John Day, and indeed former Premier Colin Barnett and local MP Brenda Grills. None of them are here, but I want to especially acknowledge the role of the former Ministers, the former Premier, the former local MP and the former government in making this happen, and thank them very much for their contribution to what they've done here in building this magnificent hospital. Now, the quality of the care, the facilities, the art, the environment, everything that's on offer here is truly magnificent. And it does come on the back of the rebuild of a range of hospitals around regional Western Australia over the course, frankly, of the last 20 years or so. But this is the biggest and it's the best. And it is a very special thing. If you go to Headland, or you go to Broome, or you go to Fitzroy, you'll see new health, new way. If you go down to the southern part of the state, you'll see the same thing, Albany or Manjimup. You go throughout Geraldton, you go throughout the state, you'll see great hospitals being built or that have been built. None on the scale or the size of this one. This one replaces Nickel Bay. As many of you have worked in Nickel Bay is always reminds me a bit of a nuclear fallout shelter. If Karratha was ever under attack, I mean, I know where I'd be. I'd go straight to Nickel Bay Hospital. You'd be totally safe. It was built to last, and it was Nickel Bay was built to last the extraordinary weather conditions you have up here. But the time came with the population and the age of the facility for a new one to be built. This one, whilst it is more grand and certainly out of the ground than Nickel Bay, it does what is the climate you face up here. And then the services on offer, which is actually the important thing, 44 beds, surgical, maternity. I'm told, within hours of the opening, someone came in and had a baby. So someone held off, waiting, determined to hold out. waiting to be the first. And so well done, whoever that was, on your surgical, mental health, population health, the telehealth, so you can communicate with other hospitals around the place, helicopter pads, all of those sorts of things are on offer here, which make it a very, very special hospital. In terms of the builders, multiplex, also advised that 70% of the labour, the work hours, were by people who actually located here or lived here, and there was a large amount of local content, local contractors were involved in the build. I'd like to thank Multiplex if they've got a rep here. They're a very fine builder and they've done some amazing work in Western Australia, so well done Multiplex. Hassel, the architects, have designed something magnificent and beautiful. And if you compare old buildings in Western Australia, old hospitals with new ones, you see that the quality of our architects is second to none. To the workforce who have had to commission a new hospital, thank you. That's quite a task to commission a hospital and to get it right and to make sure in the period of the move that the patients are taken care of, that there's seamless transition, that everything works, all the machines in there that go ping all work properly, and that transition to meet your needs. I grew up in little regional towns. I understand that you're a long way from the city, and having good health care is frankly a matter of life and death. So to the community of Karratha and the broader Pilbara, it's terrific to be able to provide those opportunities with the best of health care here available on offer here in Karratha. So that's all my thank yous. That's all I wanted to say about this. It is a great day for Karratha, a great day for Western Australia, an acknowledgement of the quality of the healthcare workforce we have in Western Australia, and an acknowledgement of the fact that people in regional WA, the Pilbara and beyond, deserve the best of healthcare and the best that the state government can provide, and this is a demonstration of that. So thank you very much, everyone. I now formally declare the new Karratha Hospital open. Thank you.
And are we all set? Straight down here. 1, 2,